Today we're going to use a technique to blend the line of the fade faster. We're going to start the haircut. We're going to start top to bottom with number 4, removing the excess of the hair in the top lateral section. Using the finger, we're going to trap the hair to cut it with the clipper in a horizontal position. This technique is going to help to blend the hair on the top. We're going to use number 3 a bit lower than we use number 4. Use number 2 a bit lower than we use number 3. Use the clipper in a vertical position going up. This way, you're gonna avoid cutting more than you need. Use the same technique on the sides. We're gonna use the 1.5 with the hook a bit lower than we used number 2. Open the blade and we're gonna make the line with the 1/2 or 0.5. Close the blade and we're gonna use it a bit lower than we use the 1/2 or 0.5. We use number 0 a bit lower than we use the 1/2, and now we're gonna use the trimmer a bit lower than we use number 0. Clean the hair with the brush while you cut it. Now we're gonna use the trimmer a bit lower than we use number 0. We're gonna use number 1 with a blade open in a horizontal position. We're gonna start to make a wave and blend number 1 with the 1.5. Stretch the scalp so it makes it easy cutting the hair. We're gonna close the blade. We're gonna use the corners of the blade and you're gonna focus and cut the darkest areas. Some hair grow pretty separate from each other. Focus and clear the darkest areas. This for me is the most important step of the cut. We're gonna open the blade, we're gonna use the 1/2, only the corners of the blade, and we're gonna use it organized from right to left, only clearing the darkest areas. Notice that I'm only using the corner of the blade, organized and without rushing. We're gonna go back, organized from right to left, only clearing the darkest areas. Open and close the blade depending on the length of the hair. We're gonna use number 1, we're gonna use only the corners of the blade, only clearing the darkest areas. Stretch the scalp to make easy blending the hair. Clean the hair with the brush while you cut. We're gonna start the exchange between the 1 and the half depending on the length of the hair. We're gonna go organized from right to left, only clearing the dark areas. The more patience you have and the less you rush, the faster you finish. We're gonna use number 1 with an open blade, then we're gonna close it and we're gonna use it a bit lower than we use it with the open blade. Continue with the most important step of the cut. Remove number 1 to use the half. We're gonna start blending right to left where we left it, and we're gonna use only the corners of the blade. Continue without rushing. Open and close the blade depending on the length of the hair. Sometimes stretching the scalp makes it easier cutting the hair. While we advance, we're gonna clean the cutted hair with the brush. Our goal is keep the line where it is. We're gonna use number 1 to avoid cutting more than we need. If you see number 1 is not blending, remove it and use the half, using only the corners of the blade. We are clearing only the dark areas. Continue with the same procedure on the left side. Grab the hair with the finger to cut it with the blade. This technique's gonna make easier blending the hair. Continue with number 3 a bit lower than we used number 4. Then number 2 a bit lower than we used number 3. The 1.5 a bit lower than we used number 2. Now we're gonna make the line with the half or 0.5. Close the blade and use number 0 a bit lower than we used the half. Continue with the trimmer, use it a bit lower where we used the 0. Use number 1 with the blade open and we're gonna make a way and blend it with the 1.5. We are not using pressure because we're gonna use number 1 with a closed blade, stretching the scalp to make it easier cutting the hair. Close the blade and stretch the scalp. Continue with the most important step of the cut. We're gonna use the half, only the corners of the blade. We're gonna go organized left to right, only clearing the dark areas without rushing. Go back and clear the left dark areas. Clean with the brush the hair cutted, and we're gonna continue using the corners of the blade. Close the blade and blend the line we did with the half. Use number 1 if you can't blend it with the half. This way we avoid cutting more than we need. Continue using only the corners of the blade, clearing the dark areas. Clean the hair cutted. We are going to connect the left side with the back. We're gonna use number 1 open and then we're gonna close it. We're gonna remove number 1 and we're gonna use the half or 0.5 to continue blending the line. Continue using the corners of the blade. In this angle it's easy to see I'm only clearing the dark areas. Continue making the connection of the left side and the back. Exchange the half with the 0 depending on the length of the hair. Here there's some shadow left, we're gonna clear it with number 1, avoiding going higher. Use the corners of the blade, only clearing the dark areas. We're gonna use the foil shaver, we're only gonna use the corner and we're gonna use it from left to right. We are using it on the edges, avoiding making a line. We are using the trimmer to blend the line if we make one with the foil shaver. Stretch the scalp and only use the corner of the blade. We're gonna make the tape and clean the front. Use this part of the comb to flatten the hair away from the skin. Continue with the foil shaver on the right side. We're gonna use it organize only the corner of the blade from right to left or left to right. Blend the line of the foil shaver with the trimmer. Continue with the tape of the front. We're gonna use a transparent lotion or shaving cream to shave the front with the straight razor. Continue shaving the edges, the sideburn, and the area of the neck. Continue shaving the front of the left side. The top, we're gonna do it with scissors. We're gonna do it with exactly 2 fingers touching the head. In this case, a guideline is not gonna be necessary because the guideline is gonna be the size of our fingers. Without rushing, continue to the back in a 90-degree angle in a horizontal position. Continue to the back using 2 fingers touching the head. This haircut is a bit shorter on the back, so we're gonna continue with 1 finger on the calic area. We're gonna connect the right side with the guideline on top, and we're gonna continue using 2 fingers touching the head. Remember, in the calic area we use only 1 finger. Continue with the side using 1 finger. Connect the top and the bottom using 1 finger. Continue using 2 fingers, and we're gonna connect the left side with the guideline on top. Remember, on the back we use 1 finger. Continue with the left side using 1 finger touching the head. We're gonna check the cut, we're gonna check it in an opposite direction, and we're gonna cut only if we need it. Continue with the blow dry and style of the hair, and in this case we're gonna use a matte finish. In this haircut we didn't make the line, but you can simulate it using the product. We finished the haircut. This was a medium skin fade tutorial. I hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.